Hey guys, we are at Grand Prairie, Texas, and we're gonna be installing 13 hybrid piers. First thing I did in the morning was visiting 2000 Industries to get all the materials. We have all of our concrete top caps, pipes, transitions, bottoms, cylinders, everything we need. The guys already working here. We get our shovel and it's time to get to work. We have a crack right here. We're gonna install the piers along here towards the back, and then from the corner all the way to the back. This area is gonna be fun because of all the bushes and stuff. We're gonna probably have to remove some of them. Hey guys, we have like an hour and a half working on this house and we have a lot of progress. So almost the entire side is good. We start installing the piers already. We're thinking it might take like 25 to 30 feet deep. I'm just setting up all the materials and I'm gonna start installing piers as well. Hey guys, so it's already 1:15 p.m. The guys are digging, but I'm gonna start picking up my stuff. We usually leave at 2. Melo is finishing installing that pier. Then next to it is Mika, and then I just finished doing the one next to Mika, and the whole side is already installed. So this side of the house is about an inch low, more or less. That's how much we're gonna be lifting. And here we have another expansion joint that is open. So that's probably gonna close really good after we lift. We have all the piers installed here. All of the piers went like 25 feet. So pretty much we went like 23 feet deep with the steel pipes, and then we just put two concrete cylinders on top. Tomorrow we're gonna set up all of the top caps and start leveling the house. We should be finishing tomorrow, but the guys just have to dig. They just have to finish digging the piers they're doing right there, and we're gonna install them early morning. As we install those piers on the front, the guys that are digging them, which as we install the piers on the front holes, Moises, Wahama, and Julio, they're gonna start setting the bottle jacks here. Hey guys, good morning. We're back at this job site. It's a chilly morning. We are about 44 degrees, and the guys are here finishing installing the piers on the front of the house. As Carmelo and Mika finish installing the piers, we're setting up the bottle jacks so we can start lifting the house. Hey guys, so now we're gonna set up the bottle jack. In here we're gonna have to change the cylinder and the top cap. So when we finish installing this pier, we have the transition right beneath the cylinder. But at the moment we reached 10,000 psi, the steel pipe was too low into the ground. So right now in here, we can't fit the bottle jack in here. So we're gonna remove that. We're gonna set up this 8 inches cylinder instead of the 12 inches. This is gonna sit on top of the transition plate. And then we're gonna have this 8 by 8 by 12 concrete block. The bottle jack is gonna be on top of this. So after removing the cylinder, the 12-inch cylinder and the top cap, that's the transition plate. So we're gonna set up the 8-inch cylinder right there. Now that we have the bottle jack ready, we already tied it up, and after we lift and level the house, we're gonna set up a cylinder here so we can shim, remove the bottle jack, and then put the other cylinder there. Now we just have to set up 3 more jacks on the back and we'll be ready to lift this out. As the guys finish setting up the bottle jacks, I'm gonna check the levels in the garage so we can start lifting as soon as the jacks are ready. So I just checked the interior elevations and now I'm going to check the garage. Okay, so that area is about a ½ inch low. That's about an inch. This is about an inch and a half low. And this has an inch low. So that corner there is ½ inch low. That corner over there is an inch and a quarter low. Here is an inch low. That's an inch lower than this one. So this corner is an inch low, but we always need to have a slope from the back of the garage coming to the front for drainage. So 1 inch is normal, but this corner should have the same level as that one, and that one is 2 inches low. So we're gonna lift 1 inch, 1 inch, and ½ inch. Okay guys, so now we're gonna lift. After lifting, we're ready to start shimming the piers. So we're gonna shim next to the bottle jack first, and after we shim the first cylinder, then we can lower the jack without the house coming down. Okay, so we have cylinders, a little sledgehammer, and shims. So the first step is we have to shim here so we can lower the jack. After removing the bottle jack, then we can shim the other side. So in here we have, beneath the concrete, we have a 24 feet deep steel pier with a transition plate so the concrete can sit on top of it, and the house is now sitting on the pier. Now that we finished leveling the house, the gap in there is closed. It all came together. Inside the house, we don't really have any cosmetic damage, which is good. It was mostly on the outside, and a crack on the foundation that I'll show you shortly. Here's a little bit of cosmetic damage, but you can see that this is not caused by the foundation movement. This is the corner. So this damage is caused by the tape and bed on the drywall. It's not really a foundation movement. This is just aging. The house is probably like 18-20 years old, and this damage is common as the house aged. Now we're finishing shimming the piers by the front of the house, then backfilling and cleaning up the entire job site. We should be done real soon. We're almost done with the entire repair. We're just finishing up the front piers. All this side has been finished. So right now we're just picking up all the trash, debris, picking up our tools, loading up the trailer, and we're almost done. all this dirt, we pack it down properly, we pour a lot of water so it goes down into the holes, but still it's gonna settle down a little bit after a few rains. That's why we leave it always a bit higher, and of course we create a grading towards the water. When it falls, it's gonna slope away from the house. Now we're gonna recommend the homeowner to install the extensions on the gutters, like these downspouts. They have the splash blocks, but it's better if they run all the way to the center. It's better to have the extension hose even above ground, but extending all the way far from the foundation, rather than having those the gutters, the downspout, draining all the water right there, digging through the foundation. Remember that at the beginning of this project I showed you how bad the gutters, like the rainwater coming from the roof, was digging there. So right now we fix that with the soil that we have. All this soil comes from the same holes that we dug. Now remember that when we install the piers, you can see the size of the piers, so they use volume inside the hole. That's why you can't put all the same dirt into the holes, because the piers are now using that space, that volume. So that's why we have some excess of dirt. And of course the soil expands, and like I said, it's gonna settle down after a few rains. The cooking here had moved towards the front as the house settled, but now that we lift this corner, when we lift here, it pushed back, it closed the expansion joint in there, and you can see the caulking is aligned with the siding again. Hey guys, and we're all done. Let's walk around the finished product.